Oh, what up? Sorry I'm late.
Seeing Heather smile during this last test run made me feel like I really accomplished my first goal of sharing my love of drag racing with the crew. Now, I hope you'll help me achieve my second goal to go out and support your local stuff.
Well, anyway, so we've got a list of stuff to do to the Kraton. Where is my list?
Anyway, yeah,
So we've got rear
I have no problem. Now I've
rear center drive shaft's bent.
now it's a fit.
Receiver box is coming out.
Don't think it's seriously wrong with
Center diff cover was coming loose. 3mm debt. Front shock tower bent to crap. That thing's about toast. What do you think? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work anymore.
Unplugged it, no change, no difference.
So receiver box was coming loose. That brace is bent. I just figured that out a little while ago, yesterday. Wheelie bar needs to be re-confuggled. Oh no, so it's not trucking. Okay. So that's that. That's everything. So let's get started. I'm gonna need a new front brace. I have one. It looks like shit. Might have to polish that before I put it in. And a new shock tower. That's bent. I thought I had a flat one. This one's pretty sweet. Okay. So yeah, we'll flatten that out along with the center drive shaft. Mike, what up? Did I really do that? Shit, dude. Let me see if we can edit that and change it up. I don't think it'll let me now. I'm already in it. Bite me. Whatever. Jackass. Oh, wait. Yeah, it will. Oh, an EMA. Yeah, I did a great job on that, didn't I?
And that's within a 10.
R. See the damn R from here. That's an R. Okay. Happy? It's fixed. That's all good. I don't care. So, yeah. Made a call to the local lawyer's office that goes on the talk shows all the time, see if I can get a hold of somebody to tell me what to do with that whole being a fugitive thing. Good fun. Let's get all the stuff out of here that needs to be worked on. It doesn't really look that bad, but yeah, it's kind of tweaking it. Oh, and we got a visitor. We got a dog in here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, he's busy scratching himself. Fortunately, I got him back with some fleas. Yeah, so I'm going to take care of that. Not near as bad as it was at the old house, but it's still bothering me. I'll cut that screw down a little bit this time, huh? Oh, look at that. I haven't 3-milled this one yet. So I guess that's going to be on the agenda. Let's see. Right, those. That's going to be tray, which needs to be 3-milled. No, that's not the right part. Alright. That one's not happy. Wow. Yeah, that is properly walloped there. Guess we could straighten that out at some point. Oh, that broke off. Oh, yeah, those broke clean off the bottom of the case. So that's toast. Got one of those going around. Oh, that's any good. No receiver boxes. Okay, so I guess our only hope on that one is to just glue it on. But these need to be 3 milled. So there's another broken stanchion in there too. And see, that's a 3 mil hole, but that goes into the box with the battery, so we can't use that. And then these are just going to have to be. Yeah. All 3 of those stanchions are clean busted off. There's not a lot I can do to hold it in place, so. And there's this hole here. Might have some threads, I'm not sure. Okay. And then this guy. Okay. You just kind of feed it back in there. Oh, all right. I doubt this is gonna work, but I don't know, dude. That's probably one of the really bad landings from several of the monster hits that you've seen. I mean, this thing's been so tough lately. It's just been like slamming it, and it just gets back up and keeps going. You know, every once in a while it's a little wonky, but it hasn't really hurt itself. So just kind of letting it ride. I do need a new piece of Velcro for this thing too. This thing is just wonked. It's too short. It's been too short. It keeps falling out. People keep pulling it out because idiots don't know how to operate these things. I could just get this back piece to stick. Need a stapler, but nobody in this house has one because everybody's retarded. Like that idiot lady that's staying with my mom who locked my fucking dog in a goddamn closet today because she's a fucking evil bitch. Right, Brody? Come here, buddy. Whoa! That was my big pup. Hi. Love you. I'm so glad you're back. So happy that you're back. You're on TV, buddy. Look. You're not looking. Yeah. I'm so happy you're back. All right. I gotta go to work now. Okay? You just gonna hang out? All right. Fine with me. I think you'll like it after a while, though. See? Told you. All right, this is clogged up again. Don't worry about it. We got a lot to do tonight, but I think tomorrow Well, tomorrow I might have to go to jail tomorrow, depending on what they tell me to do. Yeah, so I missed my court date for that paraphernalia charge. I think I already told you that. So, yeah. See what happens. See what the lawyers tell me to do. I mean, if they tell me to turn myself in, I mean, it's best course of recourse. What are you going to do? Let's see. Well, more front balance or back balance? I think I'll just kind of stick this thing in for now to get it lined up. Come on. All right, shitbag. There we go. You get it to hold that radio tray down until it dries, which isn't working so far. Where is something that'll hold this? That's nice and short. Come on. That's not doing shit. Bigger screw. At least a longer screw. Just something to hold it for now. Shit. Okay. So let's go to draw out the other holes for the 3mm screws. Which one of these bits is right? Of course, then they got to be countersunk. Not big enough. That might be too damn big. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So we don't quite have one that's just right. Actually, this might be. Yeah, that's also too big. Oh, it's the Goldilocks thing. Anyone's just goddamn right. Honestly, I'll find a 3mm screw hole that fits. Damn. That's the problem with having 1,000 drill bits. And a bunch of bits. Damn it. Alright, well. So we're just going to stay with the small one then and see if we can make something work here. All that glue dries. They're too big. Oops. I need that in, right? Yeah, I know I'm beating up a battery box. I just gotta get this damn thing drilled. Alright. We'll just get a couple screws in it to hold it for now. We'll come back later and fix the holes. Hey, Rocky Mountain, what's up, bro? Sunburnt. Well, at least you weren't down here and not sunburnt and totally dehydrated to hell. Oh, lovely. There you go. All right. I think I might need a bigger bit. God damn it. Story of my life. Can it will. That thing sunk itself right into that aluminum. All right. I really don't want to go with this massive bit and waller out this shit because you can't put it back. Not a huge fan of the amount of pressure it had to go into that thing. All right, at least this will hold it. Brody, what are you barking about? Okay. So that'll hold it down for now. I'll come back later and fix these holes and countersink all that shit once that's dry. So we're gonna do the ones on this side. Yeah, that bit just sucks. It's the problem with being an auto mechanic for a living is you got too many tools at home. Too many tools at work. Message redacted. You all crazy on that one? Probably should have waited to clean this till after I got done with all this bullshit, huh? All right. Okay. All right, so now we can sling this thing down. We need some short ass screws for this.
What is it called? The 200's gonna pop it? Yeah. Really?
Oh, come on, get in
Because we don't have a tune for it. We just need a little bit of.
All right.
She's the lightest. That's the best I charge her on this probably. Yeah, it might. I mean, if it's a little bit cold, you get some denser air, maybe. But let's go 200.
There we go. So now I tapped that damn thing. Just making sure that's not pushing the ECU off the mount. Or ESC. Okay.
What's your strategy this time around?
We put a 200 shot in your car. You can't play. All right? It's just getting close up.
Oh. Yeah, I know, Mike. Well, you know, here's something funny for you, right? So, I don't know if you can see this area of my legs here. Well, see where it's kind of darker? It's because I used to wear shorts to here, socks to here, and boots to here. So this all freckled. And my my boss's wife actually had a conversation with one of our managers, suspecting I wasn't taking showers because my fucking legs are always dirty. It's fucking goddamn freckles, lady. I don't know. I can't deal with people that make assumptions like that. I mean, it's pretty obvious if it's dirt, you know? Hell, even worse, say something to me and go behind my back. You know? all 3 milled out on these. Hopefully that sticks to that radio tray. Although, I don't know, it might not.
Wow, it made that much of a difference. 11L at 128. High car last time is 129. So,
All these snugged up over here. And we'll move on to something else while that battery tray is working itself out.
Maybe it shifted again like it did on me this morning.
Probably modify some of the stuff we gotta fix. Like this thing. 3 milled all that, so that's all 3 millimeter now. I gotta straighten this out first. I gotta clean this thing somehow. Okay, so let's drill this out. Be careful with that shit. And wear safety glasses when you're drilling stuff. Oh, let's see. I think I'll stay on the inside of the shock tower this time. Thank you, M2C, for this fine drill bit. And you get a whisper. All right, so clean this, flatten this, flatten this. Be right back. In the meantime, I don't know how to hit the pause button, so it shows you other shit.
it was sweet, right? Well, we can't go now. Oh, nice. Going? It's a 250 shot, will you?
I will. Let's do it. Let's send it. Let's do it.
Thank you. Oh my god.
Put 250 in it. One once. Now let's wax her ass. Ooh, let's give it a shot. She got it. She doesn't, we went for it, you know?
So basically, I don't have pretty much perfect run. Here's the thing, they shaved to 11-1 on that last one, which, if they do that again, it's a 10-8. So they even need to slow or I need to figure out how to be faster than step where I don't think I can really do it. So, if you want.
What's up? I'm good. I was checking myself. My right hand's a bit more shaky than the left one. Left one's pretty still. This visual, so much of drag racing is mental. It's crazy. You only have one shot. It's been a while since I felt the weight in between rounds like this. So it's like reacclimating myself, trying to remember how I dealt with it, the pressure. You know, this is it. The final round, dude. I think that's what it is. Pressure the final round. I think that's cool, man. Yeah, it's fun.
I was there for the first time of it. I mean, you boys were. You guys were just in some shed with some 350Zs, and now look, there's an audience here of like 2,000-3,000 people just to watch us.
Yeah, really humble. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Everybody,
Well, that whole cleaning thing didn't really work, so that's going to have to be sanded down or something, I guess. Well, I'm coming off of that. Look at that here. Electronics cleaner ain't gonna do it. So it's just gonna be like a little elbow grease and God knows what. And that's all leftover shit from the house fire. I'll probably just sand it down and polish it, but not at the moment. All right, so this has got to be brought out to 3 mil for the body mounts. I see borrowing the robot vacuum in my near future. That should do it. And that's a getting countersunk. All right, dude. Yeah, dickhead. I'm busy.
I think Nolan and everybody at Donut did an amazing job being ambassadors for the sport of drag racing and bringing people to the track because tracks are shutting down everywhere, and you guys did an amazing job getting people to come out tonight.
Yeah, don't answer me with a question, idiot, because I'm only going to answer you with a fuck off. Kid's asking me freaking how to figure out his why his speedometer doesn't work in a 2000 cord. Well, what's the code? Is the code for the speedometer, or is it for a speed sensor? And he answered me with, whatever makes it work. Okay, idiot. That's not helping anybody, especially you. There we go. I know how to do it. Okay. So, well, that battery tray seems like it's solidified up a little bit. I don't know. I think I might want to start in the middle with this and work my way back. Get all this shit figured out first. All the grit out of here. Really need to start bringing some brake cleaner on. That doesn't appear to have a piece in it. The spacer. Guess not. Shit. Oh. All right. Well, fair enough.
Nice.
Brake shafts. Ow! That hurt. Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, my TV's giving me problems. Stop. Tell it to fuck off. Good if. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ow. Anybody else caught that? Probably was humorous. Right. And my semi-straight rear axle. Mm-hmm. I've noticed if you try to put spacers in all your axle ends, they'll end up binding. So I just put in the centers, I just put one on each side or one on each end. Cool. Your mesh is smooth and not. Actually got that axle fairly straight. Now we got this guy in our new 3mm threads. Let's see what kind of depth we're going to be running here. Okay. So. Wow. Okay. So quite the screw in the front ones. I don't know about that long, but. Maybe. Might be. That's pretty excessive though. Let's think. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll go some button heads or socket heads. I'm sure I got 4 of those. Beefy. Slightly smaller. There we go. About motor mount. No, that's too short. Just a wee bit. There we go. All right. Quick test bit. That's too long. So we're going to be something like this. Oh yeah, the long side is this side. That's right. Pulling itself together here a little bit. Nah, it's not going to work. So we'll go some shorter ones. Yeah, I was going to run those buttons. So there you go. You can 3mm out the center in order to get more strength out of it. Fix strip screws, etc. You know those things are, especially in the center diff. You get all that aluminum stuff, you know, Loctite on it, and then one day it doesn't want to break free, and you're like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Fuck it, strip it, rethread it, run that shit out. Bigger threads are easier to deal with, harder to strip, bigger bolts are stronger, etc., etc. You got the tools, use the talent. So, nice fat drop of fucking red. Every one of these. Keep that shit from happening again. So, you still there, Rocky Mountain? I've been through the Rockies a bunch of times. Driving from California to Minnesota and back 3 or 4 years in a row. Going to fish camp in Walker, Minnesota. And Dad would go fishing for a couple weeks and then go to camp and drive back home and stop in Montana grab a shitload of fireworks because back in the 80s, they really like blowing shit up out there and it was cheap. And then we'd sell them for 5 times the price illegally in California where you can't even have a fucking sparkler. Because God knows you'll burn the whole state down. Well, I mean, technically, you know, you kind of have that problem out there. And I mean, sparklers are gay anyway. I got a solution. Shoot all your fireworks into lakes. No, I'm just kidding. All right. This hub is a little bound. That's one thing I want to fix while I'm in here. Along the other things with the whole list. This little guy doesn't want to come out. Nothing there. Especially with my hub modifications, which I've noticed are starting to wear out actually. Like I did spin a wheel last week. I mean, I didn't tighten it between runs, so it's kind of my fault, but at the same time, these built hubs are starting to. The hell was that? These setup hubs. Oh shit! Yeah, I know what that was. A damn drive pin. Oh, where the fuck did that go? Ah! No! That's on Barney from Homer from The Simpsons. Oh no, homie. It doesn't really work out. Anyway. So, yeah, that's not it. That's the other one. Shit. Alright. Anyway, let me get this fucking bearing out of here. Yeah, it's not the one that's fucked up. It's the big one, but I don't have any of those because they're freaking huge. Hey, buddy. What's up? How you doing? You all right? Boy, you go outside? You want to go out? Come on. You go outside. Yeah, buddy. That's what you do when a dog wants to go outside. You don't lock him in a goddamn room. I mean, room, closet, whatever you want to call this. It's not a freaking proper room, so. And you should be shot on sight if you lock a dog in a fucking closet. That's all there is to it. Will do, buddy. I got you. And don't worry, we thrive on weird around here. There we go. Don't need those in here. I dropped the damn thing. Where the fuck did it go? Yeah, that's not it. There it is. All right. And I got some new tires for this thing, finally. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, but I got some bodies I got to brace up. My stunt truck body is trashed. Oh yeah, I still got to do my front diff too, so might as well do that before we get the shock tower back on. It's a pretty nice countersink. I think I'll keep that one around. So that monster one. Front diff is in need of some new outdrives. Oh yeah, 3 mil. Yeah, the bumper spring's still intact, but that center brace is toast. Speaking of which, I'll throw that in real quick. Put it on the ground. Ugly ass mother. Oh, this is a rear. Shit. That ain't gonna work. Okay. Well, I guess I'll flatten this one out. That's pretty good, man. I mean, that's proper. It's straight edge. Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. You see that? Yep, there's quite a gap. All right. He's a good dog. All right, so this needs some new out drives. Because I kept slipping this one and sticking it in the wrong hole. It's not always the right thing to do, as they say. Our pinions on tight, yeah. I wonder, shaft here, where do you go for that? That's a little loose. That one hasn't been changed. That one's got 2 new M2C pins on it. That looks too long. Yeah, it sure is. One's probably a rear for Notorious. Yeah. Don't have one sitting around. Not one that needs new pins anyway. Fuck it, it's already in there. Probably blast it out. Next couple of days. Shit, I don't know. That pin is mighty thin. Fuck, I'm gonna take the damn case back out. No, fuck it, I'm gonna leave it. I don't feel like working on this thing that late tonight. Besides, I still got to shower, still got to eat dinner, still got to get on my bass lessons. Yeah, I finally got another bass guitar, so getting back into that finally. So I have more than one hobby. Oh, what do you know? Loose bolts. You know what that means? And I really don't have shit right now for grease. I don't have any axle grease. I barely have any diff fluids left. I was thinking axle grease at work. I just gotta grab it when I remember it. Got a case of it's a synthetic black. I'm not sure. It might have moly in it, but it's definitely not pure moly. That's for sure. Oh yeah, that's right. This thing's just chock full of shit anyway. I guess these don't want to move. Well, they'll move. Oh, get the light in the right place here. There we go. Oh, light in the shot. Ooh, that's not cool. What the hell is that all about? No, I should probably do that then, huh? I'll loosen it before I move it. That way it doesn't break the damn thing. That's better. Well, wait, did you do that or did I do that? Did you highlight that one? 20 mil fluid, settings, sledge diff. 2 hours, it's finally getting there. Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to take a little while to thin out. But that's probably what this is about. This has definitely got a good amount of earplug in it. Generally don't run that tight in the front, but... Oh, okay. I accidentally hit the mouse, I guess, and I highlighted one of the old texts. I thought you were asking about it. Again, never mind. Sorry. A lot going on, man. Brain is full. Oh, come on. Really? Wow. Yeah, that's chock jam full of shit. Can't even get the wrench through it. Yeah, there's plenty of residue in there. Wow. That is impressive. Yeah. Sorry, Brody. Brody, it's okay. Sorry, I'll stop slamming on shit. God damn dog's so fucking sensitive. Brody! Come on, buddy. Turn the TV back on. Get some background noise for him. Bye-bye. Yeah, I guess he went out again. I gotta learn to coexist with the dog. Yeah, I know. It's on my end. I highlighted one of the old texts when I'm smacking the mouse or something. I don't know. did something there. Okay, so apparently half of this is liquid. Huh. This is going to be real difficult to get all that shit out of though, because this thing is just chock full of hell. I had something smaller to run through it first, but I really don't. No, well, maybe that. Oh, yeah, that'll work. We'll need the threads. Damn it. All right. That's some Loctite. That is some freaking Loctite, man. All right, I'm going to get this swapped out so that I can put it back together on that end at least so it doesn't fall apart. Yep. And nope, need a really, really thin shim. There we go. Back to the original stuff, the small screw. Cool. Is that stuff you were telling me about? Bye-bye. Brody boy, where you go? Hey, buddy. How you doing, bud? Yeah, after this, I'm going to eat. You know what that means. Yeah, a little something, something. Like you always do. Maybe not with that last ship. It seems like I'm going to get my pin back in there. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Just ever so. All right. The hell did I just put my gear? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I do with the gasoline. I don't know. Gas seems to me the only thing that'll take off that damn silicone shit. But I guess you found an actual product that will do it, so that's cool. So I might have to check it out at some point. Okay, that's just making sure that thing's engaging because I didn't know if it was or not. All right, let's do this the fun way. Oh, come on, you. There we go. That up there. No. Okay, now let's put a couple in to hold it together. So these are old greasy screws, but that's what it's getting right now. Just to hold it together so I can clean out the threads. Yeah, gas is pretty much what I use, but you know, would like to have something a little less flammable considering what almost happened that one fucking time. That was some scary shit, dude. I thought I was about to burn down another fucking house. Not that I burned down the last house, but you know what I mean. Be in a house that burned down. I mean, seriously, like the fucking wall was on fire. Mom would have flipped her shit if she saw that. Okay. I don't think the threads are long enough on that one. Jeez, really short-threaded screws. That should work. This is probably going to be pretty painful with the amount of Loctite that was in there. Wow. Yeah, that sucks ass, dude. Friggin', yeah, that static thing is a big fucking deal up there. Down in 40, you don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, you don't see cars with ground straps and shit like that down here. I mean, you do, but they're all from up north. And the dips are flying. This would be a good time to blast some brake cleaner through there before putting the screws in, but unfortunately I don't have any, so I'm just going to use all the old ones from the old shock tower. That is just going to be chucked because it's fucking done. What the hell's my garbage can? What the hell? Oh. Dumbass. Okay. You know what I'm missing? Alcohol. Vast quantities of it. Oh, Brody boy. I'm going to have to get you some freaking headphones. They're just too damn sensitive to everything. Where the fuck's the goddamn remote? Mm-hmm. There it is. Oh, great. Oh, I gotta watch myself.
Sometimes it takes a different approach to see the possibilities all around you.
It's like at Miami Grand Prix, F1's newest Cadillac outfit teases special events, obviously big news on their new identity for 2026. In reality, they revealed the Cadillac Polo, using its huge affair around since the company's inception in 1992. Toyota is this for some reason. In case my point wasn't blunt enough already, this was a massive disappointment. Really, we were all expecting the announcement of at least one of the team's drivers for their initial campaign. It was heightened by the fact that a wild Sergio Perez had just appeared. But since then, we've had no news. Till August 20th, 2025, the F1 released the London factory Bottas SIP post for some reason. A random post about a guy who doesn't even drive in Formula 1 anymore. Damn, maybe I'm pushing the boat out a bit here, but maybe he signed a contract or something. Or if you want to know what me and a boat looks like, big thanks to Discord for already making that a reality. This is a huge step for the Black Guy, and a huge relief for Bottas, who's seemingly been manifesting a move to Americans for ages. I mean, just imagine how bad this would have looked if the team had gone with somebody else.
About me?
Yeah.
It's a Cadillac. That's a nice seat.
Oh, wow, that's actually a nice suit.
It's a great seat. There's two seats.
Yeah. So anybody following Formula One, Valtteri Bottas has just been hired by Cadillac, who's starting next year. Ex-Mercedes driver, won or raced with Lewis Hamilton. I think he won like 7 races or something like that.
First things first, looking at one solid driver here.
Interesting dude. He's got like a, well, he's like Finnish. Yeah, he's Finnish. Yeah. And he's got a blonde mullet and a dark mustache. And he's got a calendar out called, his last name is spelled Bottas. He's got a calendar out called Botass, which is a bunch of shots of nature with his naked butt. Interesting shit, right? All right.
Appearances in the top 10 became less and less frequent throughout 2023. Title sponsor ARRMA running away at the end of that year. Disaster in 2024.
Clean bolts. Always use clean bolts.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That car was the dog's bollocks.
The dog's bollocks? What's he talking about, the dog's balls? I forgot to swap the other bearing. Oh, well. That's fine anyway. Just a thing. Yeah, right? He even did a commercial for some car rental place, kind of like a, I don't know, I guess kind of like Hertz or something, but for Australia. And they had this ute like they have that was all decked out with like a meat pie warmer and a mullet blower and a shower. And I guess they actually built this thing and you could rent it in Australia. I don't know. Dude's wild. Yeah, he's pretty funny. And especially for a Finn, because they're usually pretty serious about everything. I mean, look at Kimi Räikkönen. Hard to get a smile out of that dude unless he's had about 5 drinks. Apparently, then he's really funny. All right, front diff done. So let's break out our car stand here. Make stuff a little easier. Let's see how our camera setup here is. And we're going back to the nose. Yeah, all right. Remember, you don't need those little shimmy guys on front diffs because front diffs don't move out that far. Or the axles are stationary on the outside, so you don't have to worry about the axles moving around because they're not going to. Just in case that didn't already make sense. Not everybody figures everything out for themselves. Like, remember when we used to get the gears on the wrong side, putting the car together, and you go to drive it and it tries to go forward and backwards at the same time? Mm-hmm.
After 7 days, my dark circles are improved and it's helped my under-eye puffiness.
All right.
Small step, big change.
It feels good. Bolt her down.
Doesn't sound much better. The fluid food people. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. That insight is invaluable for a team like Cadillac, despite having some experience hands up in the factory, or overall went behind the ears without proper preparation.
Oh, that is wrong. Ooh.
Successful. Long story short, listen to the long story anyway. It's fantastic news for Cadillac. Bottas for the remainder of 2025, getting headed with the team, learn their processes, and guide what's left and car development in his direction. Potentially thus turns to the other side of the garage.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay. Oh, I did that. I just need a refill.
My head still looks the way it Perez in this scenario.
All right, so there's our front diff done. Nice and snug. Bumper back on. Bumper spring. That washer's kind of toast. Yep.
Other names floating around. I guess Mick Schumacher is still a possibility. His experience is more in line with what different types of crash barrier taste like.
Mick Schumacher. So I'm sure you know the name Michael Schumacher, right? The Formula One racer. Unfortunately, it's now a vegetable. He had a skiing accident ways back. He hasn't left his house or anything since. Well, except for hospital stuff. You know, he's just kind of like hiding in the shadows. Nobody really talks about him anymore. But his son, Mick, a strange name for a German, got into Formula One and was with a crap team. And with crap teams, it doesn't matter how bad you do, because if somebody's got more money to put into the team kitty, then you're going to get fired anyway. So he ended up losing his ride. And they just made a really rough. Oh, they said they were thinking about hiring Mick Schumacher because he knows what the barriers smell like. That's just wrong, man. He did have a few unfortunate offs during his short career. Yeah, obviously I'm a huge Formula One nut. Oh, that's right. There is a race this weekend. Hell, I'm going to be watching practice right now. Try to put that on. Especially because that's over. Oh, no, wait. We're still in break, aren't we? Shit. Goddamn fucking summer break. I guess I can just check my phone. Which would have been going off all day if there was F1 on. Nope. The Netherlands, 29th next week. All right. 29th to the 31st. How's that place called? Zandvoort. Some decent countersongs here. There are a couple new ones. Now that looks sharp. It's countersunk. Almost can't even tell the bolts are there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, should have got some more new screws. And if I really need to, I can put nuts on the back of all those, but this bulkhead's alright so far. Not to mention I need to upgrade all of them anyway to aluminum. Okay, so before I put our upper control arms on, I actually wanted to polish those pins because they look like shit. I'm going to polish all of these. Fucker. Good to go. Actually, shit. Oh, God. Just dumped fucking Loctite everywhere. Never goes when you want it to, but when you don't, holy shit, look out. This is my 1984 Isuzu Impulse, and it's been inside of the garage. But it take to get a car driving for the first time in 30 years, especially one with zero aftermarket support, no title, and barely any information online on how to fix it? Well, today we're going to find out, and I'm getting help by my best friend, Zach Deal. Hello. Welcome to Donut. For a really long time, Isuzu was only known for their trucks, buses, and other equipment. And even though they had built their first passenger car in 1961, that part of their business wasn't doing so well. So in 1979, All right. Now,
People loved it. It only took the Suzu executives 48 hours to greenlight it for production. It was the Suzu Piazza. The first Piazza roll-up.
there we go. Okay. Got those. The shocks that fit. You can put our nice body mounts on. Actually, I want to get this thing back in first.
From a previous episode of Real Mechanic Stuff. Wait. You put the brake on, right? You put the battery on? And since then, I've actually done a lot more work to it. I bled the brakes, made sure they weren't seized. I did the fuel pump, the filter, air filter, cleaned up a bunch of rat poop. And you did get it started, right? I did get it started, but it's not ready to drive. And there's no point in owning a cool car if it doesn't drive. Here's the plan. I need to fix the brakes. The brakes aren't done yet. I just made sure they work. I also need to replace some bushings because they magically melted. There's the springs.
Magically melted.
Shocks. They're all individual.
Hate those bushings that magically melt.
The gas tank. That's one of the major hurdles. It's unusable right now. There's also one more big major thing, and that is the title. I bought it without a title. I do have proper paperwork to get a title. It's the dreaded small test. Title's been sitting around for years. Probably not going to pass small. Final on the list. Drive the car. If you want to go
Okay, that one screw is way too big. So we're going to try to find something proper. Not this one. That's a little massive. Either that or I'll just cut that bad boy down. Hopefully I got something in here right in the middle.
Which meant that even though it was technically an affordable sports car, it was still priced a little bit higher.
Worst case scenario.
Specifications like Lotus tube suspension and turbo.
So that's what it's going to be.
So American buyers didn't really
Yep.
They just didn't get it. Now I get it.
You don't want to put something in there that doesn't go all the way through that that brace, because if that thing breaks the screw off, you want to have enough screw left on the back of it to pull it out. That's just the bottom brace screw. I need to flip this over. You guys know what I'm doing.
It's estimated that only 13,000 first and second.
Still got to fix the battery tray. Or finish, I should say. Oh, Jesus. This thing's got a goddamn Phillips head on it. Where the fuck did that come from?
That makes this a lot more difficult than most cars would be. Every part I've got an adventure. Yeah, Justin's been having nightmares about it. Hey, don't tell me that. Don't. At least we're going to start with something simple. We're going to start with the brakes. The brakes. I do believe I have all of them. In an age of dull,
One of the Phillips head.
some geniuses in a tire shop decided enough was enough. And so others polished the born a single can of matte and medium polish, designed to make full and shinier than a crystal ball, quickly dominated car shows and shopping. By the way, mothers were rockstar, pushing products up and down the SoCal.
Yep. Looks like it's going to be a monster screw anyway.
So they expanded their products, becoming the one-stop shop for every car need under the sun. By the 90s, others was a household name.
Nah, fuck it. All right. I'm just going to put something showing there.
Mothers had expanded to over 100 different products. Mothers wanted the whole vehicle. Looks like $1 million. Hey, your car, that's clean. Hey, that's a pretty clean car you got. Oh, it's a clean car. Today.
Nah, drift's not racing. Drifting is car dancing. But, I mean, granted, it takes talent and it's difficult. And it takes, lots of, a decent amount of horsepower and a properly set up car. But nonetheless, it's not racing. And it's cool for like 5 minutes. Then you've seen everything you're going to see. Cars going sideways. So, rally, yeah, that takes a special kind of human to do that shit. I'm not going flat out through a forest that I've never been through with some a-hole next to me yelling directions at me who doesn't know where the hell we are either. got 5mm screws if I ever need them. Go for good. Alright. Funny how this lines up now when before it wouldn't. Yeah, I couldn't even get that thing together. I'm going to use this low profile bolt. What is wrong with this thing? There we go. Right, now I'm still going to have to trim that just so I can get my little guys on there, the little mud guards. Let's see what we got left here. What do we got left? Rear center drive shaft, done. Receiver box, kind of done. Front out drive, done. Shock tower, done. Wheelie bar. And front body mounts. Oh, I gotta get these bolts on these.
So because they're already in the state and already approved to be in the state, I can actually get them. $20? What level are they? Like cheap as hell, or are they decent pads? Oh, that's great. All right.
Where's my net driver? Right there.
All right. Well, Justin's at the parts store. We're gonna get to work on some other stuff and kind of help get this process going. So.
It's a messed up thing about this show. It's a car show. Donut, I've never heard of it, but they're always talking about like whether or not they can get parts into the state because they're in California. Yeah, I like that too, dude. But that's driving. That's not watching somebody else drive with some other idiot. Tell them how to freaking tell them where to go. Yeah, dude, I'm totally down with getting a little squirrely off road, man. That's fun as shit. I mean, hell, it's probably most of our first experiences in spirited driving, you know, taking out the family car and doing something stupid on a dirt road. But at the same time, it's hard to watch on TV. I mean, unless it's like, you know, I don't know, say, buddy of yours or, you know, car that you know is going to fail or something. I don't know. I mean, they usually just crash the shit out of those things anyway, unfortunately. If they do crash or do anything different than just drive. There you go. That's a 3mm body mounts. That thing is stripped to shit. It needs to be shortened. Okay, 2 more countersunks. The depths.
These are the top. These are the top of the shocks. We need a stick or something to hold this.
I'm working on an Isuzu Impulse. You ever seen one of them? I don't think I've seen one in America in a while. Well, no. No, I saw one. No, that wasn't. That was a Nissan. That little tiny piece of shit Nissan they used to make.
Yeah. Pretty bad. Garbage.
Right. I hear you. Didn't have to respell it. I got it. Yeah, I need to replace that mount piece there, but I don't think the shock tower is going to be on here that long, really. Bastard.
I know I've been saying that there's virtually no aftermarket for this thing. Well, almost. I was able to find
all right.
This
thing does not want to go in the hole.
These are from a company called Zoom.
Not quite prepped.
How did I get these? Jimmy actually knows a guy in Japan and shipped a lot of his own maybe rare parts and wheels. So I hit Jimmy up and I was like, hey man, there's actually this company that for my car. And then his buddy goes, yeah, they have them in stock. It's like the last of 2 sets. How much is it? Oh, $50. $50. Ship them. And then I got them in 2 2 days? I'm sure this explains something. I don't know what it is. Critical at all to the safety of the vehicle.
Wow. There we go. Okay. So, this actually looks pretty freaking clean.
Where does this fit on? You have the two top. That's this. That's the bottom sandwich. So you're making along with this pushing? I feel like we have an excess.
Okay. So there you go. So check that out. Strut tower, all countersunk. You can barely see the bolts, just the outer ring of the countersunk. Other than that, it looks pretty damn clean. I like that. It looks good. Okay, let's fix this freaking modified disaster here. Until I can get a V6 wheelie bar, which will be one of my next investments for this vehicle. Oh, right, yeah. Screw that on with a big ass nut. That ain't going nowhere. So we gotta fix this from underneath, I guess. First things first, these wheelie bar bars out of the way, or wheels. All right, so we gotta stick a big old screw through here. Jesus, what size is that? Oh, that's for that big old thing, which I think I have over there because it's the same size as my guitar nut. Yeah, hold on. Ow. There it is. Okay. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's just a thing. There we go. So that's actually a big old. Is that 4 or 5? I think it's a 4 mil. Oh yeah, that's the big dog. So I can put one of these monster in it. I can get the hole out big enough.
I don't remember seeing one fall out. There it is. I found the extra one because it was still in the box. Or wonder what else. Wow. Oh look.
That is beefy. And it won't work with that. Okay, so let's get this hooked up.
Yeah, pretty good. They're just fat and slow.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm gonna have to get a bit for this because this is gonna take a while. Not going anywhere for a while. Grab a Snickers.
There's gotta be tools in there somewhere.
Oh, what's that? That's sharp. Yeah, I do not have a bit this big. Ah, come on, really?
They all have that. Every single one of your Oh boy. Alright. My side's done. My side's done as well. Sick. Good stuff. Shocks, springs, brakes, rotors, all done. Okay, that's on the rear. Shocks and springs on the front, right? Yeah.
All right. Now all the way in. Oh, buddy, don't look at me like that. I'll play with you in a little bit. Almost done, buddy. Bolt these damn wheels on. Oh, okay, that bolt almost goes through the whole damn thing. All right, so now we got some bigger button heads on here. Going through this little mount jig thing I kind of made, kind of not, kind of screwed up. What do you want to call it?
You might be wondering, why the heck are you doing some driveway? Where all the tools are. There's a thing called IO.
Damn it. All right. So make more room. Real please. Actually, should be going with a bigger bit than that, but. No, it's still got a screw in it, sort of. Tore it out of the hole, but it's still there. There you go. Gonna drill the backside. This one there. Massive strength through giant bolts. That's kind of what we're going for here. Emu.
Sandra told me to dump the fuel out of that thing.
Not going anywhere. One of these days, this thing is just going to land and disintegrate, and there's just going to be a pile of bolts left over. It's nothing but bolts.
Cleaned out, re-welded it, and everything. And welding a gas tank is pretty dangerous. Yes, so Sandra told me there's nothing
Oh.
and then fill it with water so that the gas tanks evaporate out, so that when we cut this, it won't explode.
You're going to cut and weld on an old gas tank. That sounds like a great idea.
Let's go. Especially, and this one in particular is an external system. So the pump has to from the straw. It's called feedlot. Well, the feedlot is off for us. And the process of putting that out, it's a fitting tray and some brushes. But one of the brushes broke off inside. And I cannot replace this at all. You don't make replacements. I don't think they ever make replacements. Unless I buy
Apparently, the movement is going to be from the bolt, not from the sleeve. There we go.
My thing is cutting around this section. Like here, going on the knee, lock it up and down, fix it.
Yeah.
And then either I solder this or I take it back on.
Yeah.
And then I cross my fingers down with the pressure I put that pressure.
Keep all the grease in
You don't
there.
want to use a grinder because you don't want to material it. So you want to use a wire brush. Oh, sorry.
All right, so
There's one American sin. So someone's been in the tank already.
Yeah, take that out just a little. All right, wheelie bar relocated, or well, remounted, I guess I should say. Okay, so next center brace, tires. Oh, goddamn battery, man. Battery box, right? Okay, so I guess we're just not gonna finish this one up tonight because I'm just ready done. Yeah, ready to eat for sure. I eat shit all day. Yeah, I know I got a bad habit of doing that. Just going all day without fucking eating and then being insane at the end of the day. Just what I'm good at. Yeah, no, it's not the one. Where's the one that came from MTC? That's it. This one's a little bit smaller. Not really. Well, maybe it is. There you go. That's right. Yeah. No, that went through something. Damn it. Oh, son of a bitch. You know what I haven't done the whole time, Mike? I haven't had a fucking cigarette. How about that? That's right. That one's already drilled. All right. I'll countersink these first and see if I drill a little bit more. I might not. Uh-oh. That's why it comes in handy to know how to countersink with a drill bit. All right. Just the very end of it, too. Son of a bitch. Fuck that. No, now I broke it. Oh well. You get tired of fucking with shit for so long, you know? So it's that glue shit wasn't gonna work anyway. That's still wet? Nah, fuck. Well, it's still got the other screw in it. Just get one of these piece of shit freaking radio boxes tomorrow or something. Or maybe next week after I get out of jail. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. Really don't know. Really not worried about it because I can't imagine them incarcerating me for misdemeanor charge bullshit, you know? Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna polish those. But... Right. Okay. Get the fuck in there. Oh, this just suck. See, this is why I was going to polish this, but I got lazy. And so I'm doing it. I know I'm having problems putting it in. Go figure. God damn it. That's why that can't be back that far, because it keeps looking at the back of my head. Nobody wants to see that shit.
I just know that it's a by checking all state first.
I should push right through. Yep. All right. Come on. In the hole. Seriously? Okay. All right. Well, that thing's gonna be a dick, so fuck it. Fuck it.
I don't care. I would rather enjoy my car while it's working than worry about someone judging
something. Hold it for a second while I get some screws. And this is that thing too. Let's just put all these way over here.
This right here, this cylinder looking thing is actually my fuel level sensor. Since it's an external pump, it uses this cylinder with a plunger inside to measure how much fuel is inside the gas tank. The one I pulled out of this looks awful. So I actually had to find this one from a guy on Facebook who bought a bunch of them 15 years ago. He was happy enough to test this one and send it to me. $175. All right, so check components back in the tank. Okay, so all of
what else was there? I forgot. Oh yeah, that one thing. Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah. Fucking mud guards. That's tight. Easy, Brody. Doug is so bad about slamming his head into stuff. Like when he turns around and shit or tries to walk through a door.
So I'm looking at the fuel pump, looking for any leaks or paint lines, and voila, here's a paint line. That's pretty bad. So I need to pull this box off, the fuel pump will come down, and then I'll take this butterfly clip off and lock it. I'm so close.
Nice, I got all these short ass screws. Gonna thank Nick for getting those Chinese freaking screw kits.
You'll be able to see it shoot out.
That thing is rock solid.
Okay, buddy, how's it feel? You're driving your car. Hey,
That one's not threaded. That one's non-existent. So, yeah. That one's right at the end of the box anyway. It's not really going to do anything. Check my braces. Plug diff. Yeah.
Yes. No, you do it. Divide and conquer, guy. Who?
Come on. Get in the damn hole. Gonna take that bumper off and clean it up again. Okay. So there's that. Everything's done except putting those stupid ass clips in the goddamn body brace. So I probably won't remember those until it falls off anyway. Let's see here. I might need to loosen this thing up, make it more flexible. Oh shit, fucked up the camera.
It's going so great.
No, it's black and white. What the hell? Is that auto zoom? I guess so. Shouldn't be zoomed in that quick, I thought. We're that close. This is, I don't know.
Oh, man. I think you need a little more stancy. We have spacers at the office. Here to job today? All right. The car's on the ground.
Well, it didn't help.
Let me see
if we can turn the zoom off.
Hopefully, the clutch works.
Well, it worked. I don't know. Oh, it did work. Okay. Yeah, no, dude. I was actually thinking about California myself, but it's just that'll never work. Yeah, unless I win the lottery. A lot of Loctite residue on here. Trying to break some of that off.
What is that noise? You hear that? Is that my fuel pump? Screaming?
No, that's power steering. That's power steering noise.
Oh, my perfect interior. Since I'm in the car, it now sits below the rails, and I have to deuce a hazard out the window in order to get out. But the car's on the trailer. Now all I have to do is make sure the registration is all good, properly get this thing swabbed, and everything's ready. Now, normally this process would be relatively straightforward.
All right.
Get your title, get your registration, get some insurance like that. Voila.
Shit. I gotta get a beer when I got up. Oh, yeah. These things.
But guess what? Wasn't that simple for this car? And that's okay. That's actually
Come on,
not
get
that hard to do. It just actually fell out of the state records. But in 2013, the previous owner decided to make an inquiry on the DMV about what it would take to get the car legally on the road again. This put the impulse back in the state records. They then told the owner that he would need to pay some fees to get the car re-registered. The previous owner decided he didn't want to do that. But just because he didn't want to go through with it doesn't mean that California just kind of forgets about it. But they still want those fees. They gotta make that money. This turned what would have been a 15-minute process into a 7-hour-long process with multiple dates. So we brought in the system. The guy who helps solve complicated title issues.
All right, a-hole.
If it weren't for Rico, we might still be hanging out with our little driveway. After many hours of personal visits to DMV, Rico was finally able to get the $800 fee waived by the state on account of the fact the vehicle had not actually been registered in 2013 and therefore was not subject to tax. We acquired the title and the registration, which left us with the simple fact that's pretty simple, and the impulse pass smog with flying. Somewhere between the beginning of this episode and now, you probably wonder why I'm pretty much work on this. People never heard about it, let alone.
Okay.
What I get out of it. Growing up as a twin, it's very hard to set yourself apart.
Well, that's gonna be rough. I have to trim that bolt down. I forgot to do that earlier.
I tended to gravitate towards cars that were exceptionally like this one. Much like my relationship with this car, so is my relationship with my best friend Zach. Zach and I bought this car together. He helped me pick it up,
Yeah.
fix it,
Well, at least one of them took.
and he helped me make this very good. So when you ask me,
Front ones are actually going through the aluminum, so if I get those and they ain't coming out, but can't use those damn countersunks. I might just put this in just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. There we go. All right, tires done.
Thank you guys so much for watching and following along with this adventure. Thank you to Zach. Check him out. Zach.
Yeah, I got a couple of them underneath my camera.
Thank you so much for
Just checking on that.
the one that tank up. The Suzo's Facebook group. They helped me source parts. Waffles for helping me source parts. Amy and his contacts for helping me source parts. I've got a lot of big ideas for this car, and obviously I can't find the parts for it. So that's all one thing. It has to be custom. If you want to see that, make sure you let us know down in the comments so that I can keep building my car on the channel and I can keep getting recruited to work on it. Right. Thanks everybody.
All right. Yeah, a little that way. A little further back. A little down. Can't quite see the car. That works. Close enough. Brand new fucking tires. So if I would have made everything on this thing perfect that I found, that would have taken about another 3 hours, I'd say. So when you're on a time budget, you do what you gotta do. That looks like a 10-score tire. Oops, shit. But I guess not.
Today, we're taking this 1997 Mazda Miata and turning it from this into this.
Or
We're gonna show you guys every step.
those are 10 scales, aren't they? No, shit, they are.
Open the donut.
Oh, wrong fucking tires.
Only one place to start. You gotta get this cup cut, aka install hydraulic. What up, John? What up, man? What's good? You ready? I'm ready. You think you can turn this
There we go.
into a hero? Miles to wild?
Now we got the big ones.
Alright, so how exactly are we going to make this puppy bounce? Well, these are the basic components of the hydraulic system that will be installed.
Putting hydros in a Miata.
Switch is what you'd be hitting, so let's go. Most importantly, they operate and control the solenoid. Now, what are solenoids do? Our solenoids send battery voltage up the system. Now, typically you have multiple batteries. Now, the battery voltage will then operate and turn on the pumps. The pumps will then send hydraulic fluid across the line through the hydraulic system all the way into your cylinder. Now, your
Yeah, that front diff is fairly well octave.
It's
been driving great.
Once both of them will go upward or downward in order to make that vehicle bounce out for the day. Alright, so this is simple and theory. However, we have two major problems with it. One, there is no plug-and-play kit for a Miata. And two, me and Jim have never installed anything of these sorts in a vehicle. There's a lot of people wrong installing any of these components. So that's why we need to enlist the help of John. John is an OG based out of Long Beach, and he works out of this garage. So that's why he's going to get the real lowrider experience.
Come on.
Yeah. Do you have any concerns with the Miata trunk being a little bit smaller than your average lowrider?
Yeah, we've got a 4x6 space to work with here. We got a 3/4x2 space. So we're losing a lot of space. Cool.
Will you still pick that battery up?
Yeah, that one you keep it with you.
So that'll just be for the car.
Yeah.
And then this one will just be for the car.
Yes. Wow, that's a so you want it separate from your system. You don't want nothing to do with hydraulic.
Okay, so today we're aiming to get all the stock pieces out of the way. We'll move all the junk in the trunk to make room for our hydraulic pumps, as well as removing the stock suspension.
Alright, these already have vent holes in the outside, so I'm going to have to drill them. And I don't see any inside, so it's good.
So we're just taking the wheels
The
off.
rear diff's definitely a little better. Center one's pretty solid. There it is, man. Ready to rock and roll. So
Jimmy is working on taking off all 3 bolts.
that's it.
to drop the plug.
That's the whole game. I gotta cut that back piece off to get that fucking thing in there. Stupid little nipple they put on the end of it. Where you going, Brody? You going out? This is boring. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Paradise probably work better. End cutters.
And then are we gonna still use the stock spring or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll modify this. Put back in there.
Come on.
So what John's doing right now is he's putting a hole in the top of our strut top.
There we go.
So that he can have our cylinder tube for the strut, for the new strut, give it a go.
That's how you do it. Cut that little nipple off. You just stick that pin right in the fucking there. Of course, they probably have that there so it doesn't hit your battery or nothing like that. If I ever see a rub mark on a battery, I'll just put a damn zip tie between the 2 pins. So there you go. That is the gist of it. Getting my Kraton ready to run. Ready to get smashed at a skate park near you.
In an age of dull wheels, some geniuses in a tire shop decided enough was enough. And so, polish emerged, born from a single can of mag and aluminum polish, designed to make gold.
Thanks, man. Yeah, at least I got the back ones on.
Car shows and slots. By the 80s, mothers were rock stars, pushing product up and down the SoCal coast out of the back of a van. Guys, we need a bigger van. Soon, they expanded their products, becoming the one-stop shop for every car need under the sun. By the 90s,
Looks better than I like.
but they wanted more. By the 2000s, mothers had
Yes, this light's got 3 different shades. It's got like a blue, and then a yellow, and then a white. That's the yellow. It's the white. That's the blue. Yeah, blue looks pretty good actually. But yeah, man. Slight delay, but it's not bad. All right. So yeah, it's already 9. I still got to shower. I still got to eat. Not necessarily in that order. And put in like some guitar lessons tonight. I already know how to play. I'm just trying to get better. Just slap it to the bass. Slap it to the bass. Oh shit, this back. I don't know why they do this shit, but these diff covers occasionally have a hole in the back of them where you can get water and shit in. I think it's becoming more prominent on the new ones, but plug that shit. Just put a screw in it. Sure, you don't have instant access to water and crap in there. I don't think there's going to be a freaking heat problem where it has to expand that much that quickly. I mean, seriously. Oop, there's a loose freaking strip tower. You get some wrenches for this thing. Yeah, that nut's fucking stripped. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This pump is pretty much built, but this will work for us to do our fabrication.
This is a whole new world of car stuff that I've never learned about. Yeah, I'm into it. All right, so me and John come up with a plan of how we're going to need to set up our trunk. We're going to have our hydraulic pump here on each side, and then we're going to have our 3 batteries here in the middle. Lorraine is all about having a uniform setup. We want the trunk to look super clean. So we put to the show, oh, let's see the setup of the trunk. It's super nice and uniform. The only problem
God damn it.
This,
Where's the little 4-way? There it is. Alright. Now we got some torque on that shit.
Don't need that anymore.
Just give each wiggle a corner. Each corner a wiggle. Yeah, that needs some more shims. Or probably bearings, actually. There it is. Dun 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 dun. Alright, brother. I'm out. Like a fat kid in dodgeball. Time for me to do everything else I have to do with my night. And I will talk to you soon, buddy. Have a great night, and everybody else have a great night. Godspeed. Hopefully you don't have your house catch fire, and then have your wife leave you, and then get a bench warrant out for your ass. Story of my fucking life, right? All right, guys. Later.
Can you push it upwards a little more?